Man, what's going on, fam? It's Thursdays. This is my first time going live on Facebook. I was scrambling for a minute. I had never, used the Facebook app and definitely never gone live before, but, I just wanted to do it. So, 2017, I decided that I was going to be much more, proactive with getting out there and doing things that I've always wanted to do, being more, doing more things just to pursue what I wanted to do as far as helping people and talking to people and getting to know more about people and just sharing things. So here we go. I got 3 inbox messages about things that people wanted to talk about when it came to relationships. Hey, Angel. Good to see you. Dave, what's going on, brother? Alexis, how you doing? All right, so I'm going to get into these topics because I'm not going to be very long. But, man, one email one person sent, they said, women don't know what they want and are never satisfied. How can we change that? Okay. Hey, Brooke, listen, fellas, I'm going to tell you this, and I really want you to understand. If a woman is never satisfied, you might have picked the wrong woman. Here's what I mean. If you are really making the right type of effort to get to know her, to treat her right, be respectful of her, give her something to cleave to, and she's still nitpicking every little bitty thing, you may have just picked the wrong woman. Because what happens is this. Every woman has things that they want to see. Every woman wants to be satisfied. Every person wants to be satisfied. Here is the difference. If somebody says that they want a new car and you go get them a new car and then they start complaining that, I need some new shoes, and you buy them some new shoes, they may suffer from something called destination envy, meaning they always want what they don't have. And then when they get what they wanted, they're not satisfied with it. If you have a woman who just isn't satisfied with anything that you do, you're right. She may be impossible to satisfy, and you just might be with the wrong woman. So, fellas, I need you to understand. One real easy way to determine whether or not a woman is someone who may suffer from destination envy is to buy her exactly what she asked for one time and just watch her reaction. Just see if she's appreciative of it, or if she immediately or very shortly thereafter starts talking about something else she wants. Or how quickly she, uses the thing that you give her, or how much she enjoys the thing that you gave her, how much she appreciates it. That's how you can discover that real early on. My only other thing is don't buy her anything expensive because that might be a bad investment. Okay. Next topic. Now, all right, now, this is for all my successful women out there. It says, how does the modern woman date a man who doesn't know how to lead? Hey, Sonia. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Karen. Listen. Hey, Tiara. Listen. Ladies, you are very, very successful. You have gotten your education. You have a great job. You're doing very, very well for yourself. And you are the successful modern woman. Being successful and being modern, you deserve all of the accolades for everything that you've accomplished. Here's the difference. The way that you date can't necessarily be the same way that you pursued your education, because there is a finite path to getting your degree. You complete all your coursework, you turn in all of your assignments, all your papers, all your dissertations, whatever it was, you complete all of that and you're at the end of the requirement. You get your degree. In a relationship is a continuing effort. Love isn't something that you can just take a test and you qualify to be in love with someone. Or you just can't meet a guy and say, I like this guy and I want you to, put me on this 2 to 3 year plan. And then I graduate and you're my husband. No, that's not how it works. Ladies, you have to pursue dating differently than you pursued achieving everything else that you've done. Quite honestly, you're going to have to do more work. Now, I don't mean you do all the work. I don't mean that you go about dealing with the guy that's lazy or shiftless and he's not putting any type of effort into you. Hey, IG. Hey, Paulette. I'm not saying any of that stuff. What I am saying is you cannot approach a relationship the same way that you approach your job or your degree. You have to do something different. And sometimes, ladies, that something different is changing your approach, being more open to learning something different about the man instead of expecting the man just to learn you. Here is the qualifier. Every man doesn't deserve this. Every man that you meet doesn't deserve you investing all of that and making that shift. But that man that's really putting forth the effort, that man that's really coming for you and paying attention to you and reaching out and making the right type of effort. Hey, Bertina. Hey, Lachanda. If he's making the right type of effort, then that's the type of man that you really need to consider stepping towards and making the right type of effort to meet him halfway. It just is what it is. So to the modern independent woman, it's not about the man not knowing how to lead. It might be about you not being willing to follow. Here's what it is. All right, so here's a good one. What tips would you give a woman who is serious about dating? Hey, Marion. Hey, Paulette. Oh, let me see if I can get this thing a little better. I hope this connection gets better, Paulette. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Breezy. All right, so here we go. What tips would you give a woman who is serious about dating? Hey, Lucy Lou. Listen, ladies, the number one thing that I'm going to tell you about being serious about dating is to never spend the night with a man, ever. A man that you're just dating or pursuing, never spend the night with him. If you decide to be grown and, hey, Sonia, you decide to be grown and you want to have, relations with this dude and you both are protecting yourselves and you're both consenting, hey, by all means, go ahead and do it. But don't spend the night. And don't let him spend the night. And don't cook for him. I don't care how good it is. Don't cook for him. Don't do any of those things. Just leave it at physical. When you leave it at physical, the guy's going to think one of two things. Oh, I guess I didn't put it down. Or he's going to realize that he has to do more than what he's doing. More than just have sex with you. Hey, Makisha, I'm not sure why it's blurring. I'm really, maybe I got a bad connection. I'm in my house, so sometimes my connection gets bad. But back to what I was saying. When it comes to being serious about dating, don't spend the night with the guy you're getting ready to know or getting to know. Don't do anything that you would do in the relationship. You have to hold that part back because you want to save that for your man. I mean, plain and simple. And not every man is worthy of being treated like he's your man. He's just not. Next thing. Ladies, this part is easy for me. Again, just make sure that you are clear with this guy from the beginning. When I say clear, this is what I mean. Let him know that you're not playing around. I mean, don't say you're looking to get married on the first date, but let him know you're not dating to play around. Hey, Nadale, let him know that you are dating with a purpose. Also let him know that you're not looking for anything casual. Now, hey, we're just getting to know each other, but I just want you to understand I'm not looking for anything casual. I've done the casual dating thing. I'm looking to date with a purpose. And when you say that up front, a lot of men will exclude themselves. If that man excludes himself, he's not wasting your time. If he decides to stick around, okay, let's see how it goes. But the bottom line of it is, I promise you, ladies, if you give the man too much up front, you're done. Oh, well, let me take that back. It's going to be much harder if you give the man a whole lot up front to get a lasting relationship. It is not impossible. It happens all the time. But I'm saying you have a better chance of getting more out of the relationship when you hold some things back and take your time. The last thing, ladies, I want to tell you about tips around dating. I really need you to focus on what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you want. If you want to find the right man for you, focus on finding the right man. Don't focus on the men that were the wrong men. They were the wrong men for a reason. Why spend any more energy focusing on those guys? You're just going to attract more guys who are the wrong types of guys. Focus on finding the right man. Here's a point. I have a friend of mine. She dated this guy and things just didn't work out with that guy. And she got rid of that energy she had in that relationship and she moved forward. Met another guy. Wasn't quite the right guy. But she didn't dwell on these two guys. She was dwelling on meeting the right guy. The right guy came around. When the right guy came around, they had a love connection that was solid. She wasn't carrying any bad energy from a relationship that failed. And when that solid relationship came around, she was ready. And they're married now. And I mean, married, beautiful wedding. He changed her name. They are living together in marital bliss. And I believe that happened because she wasn't focused on what did not work. She was focusing on what she wants. When you focus on what you want, when you focus on your goal and you drive towards that goal, all of your failures become energy. All of your failures become learning experiences. All of those things are necessary to drive you to your goal. So I promise you, the less you focus on your failures as stumbling blocks and you focus on your failures as learning steps or steps closer towards your goal, the closer you are to reaching your goal because your focus is right. Your energy is right. And when everything is right with you, you always get what you want. Just think about it. Think about the times that things might have been a little tough. Think about, Dave, you're not the guy that their mother warned them about. You're just that guy. But think about it like this. Hey, Michelle, if you ever had in the past something that was really difficult and you set your mind to it, you always got through it. Not once or twice, but every single time. That's the same energy you have to have when it comes to dating. You just have to believe that, okay, that person wasn't for me. They're out of the way now. The right person is closer to me. The right person is closer to me. And when that right person comes along, you will recognize it because you're not worried about the person who wasn't for you. You're looking for the person that's right for you. Okay? So my main thing with this, every Thursday, I'd like to sit down and just have these types of conversations. I'm going to get better at the Facebook Live thing. Next time I'll use my iPad because I'm having to hold my phone, and I don't think this is the best way to do it. But I just need each one of you to understand, more than anything else, your focus gets you what you want. Hey, Christy G, your focus will get you through. Your determination will get you through. Even in dating, whether it's your career, whether it's your personal life, whatever it is, whenever you focus, you always get what you want. You just have to focus. Hi, Mildred. And when you focus, your goal is something that always is achieved every single time. Last thing that I'll share with you guys is this. My son recently graduated high school. And I'll tell you that it was one of the most proudest moments that I could say that I experienced from him because I didn't know if he was going to make it. But he told me, "Don't worry about it, Dad. I got it." I fussed and fussed. "Dad, I got it." "Hey, Keita, hey, Nigel, what's going on with it? Let me know what's happening." "Dad, I got it. I got it. I got it." And when he walked up on that stage, and he was looking at me like, "I told you I had it. I told you I had it." And that's the point. He focused. He finally got his head together and he focused like a laser. And right up to the end, he kept it interesting, but he focused and he graduated. Hey, Erica, thank you so much, Brownite. But that's it. That's the bottom line. When you focus, you get what you want. Hey, Maria. Look, make sure you hit me up on the inbox with any other questions that you'd like to discuss next week. It can be relationship wise. It could be, something personal. I won't share your name unless you want me to. But if I can get on this stage, as nervous as I can be sometimes, if I can finally stop playing around with it and I can stop, goofing off and procrastinating and all that stuff, if I can finally get off the bump and jump on out there and do this, then you can do it. It might be something you always wanted to do that you thought about, but you never did it. Do it. It's the 5th day of January 2017. Just go ahead, start now, and do it. I'm having fun with this. So that's all I got, Facebook. Hey, Jasmine. I had a lot of fun with this. Hey, Nat. And hopefully I'll hear from you guys.